There are many ways to conduct an interview. This is one technique that never caught on. Creepy.
Well, that was Maura MacLeod, and she comes from Aberdeen. Very unusual to see a girl playing a wind instrument.
Oh, it is rather.
What did they say at home when you brought home an instrument you were blowing around the house? What did they do?
Well, they were a bit dubious at first, of course, and I
That poor girl can feel his warm breath on her face.
I sent to practice in the garden shed, and then when I improved a little, I graduated to practicing in my bedroom. I mean, practice makes perfect.
Well, you're pretty perfect, aren't you? We enjoyed listening to you.
Enjoyed playing.
Yeah.
You, sir, take a step back, this instant.
Please welcome Robert's World of Magic.
Count 2 people from the audience, please.
It really is his own world of magic.
I'm going to form a world greatest escape. Please check the bag. Check the bag of deceased.
This programme went out live. He's chosen the easiest thing to escape from. Page 1 of the Escapology manual. Try a sheet. And it's not even on fire.
Want to get hold of that end? Right, get hold of them 2 ropes there. One, grab one by one. Right, go and sit down.
Thing is, he's an escapologist who's also into bondage. He loves it in there. I'd stay in there, mate. It's only Jim Bowen and Rusty Lee.
Robert, do you want a hand? Can you get out? Let's add it to the side. They what?
I like it.
Has anybody got any scissors? Sorry, Robert.
Hang on.
Stand back, everyone. Chegwin's got a knife. I'm not sure he's allowed one of those anymore. He needs help undressing, too. He's never going to get out of that suit. Live astronomy!
I'm looking all around the time to see for these gaps. Do you think it's any good turning onto the general direction of the moon? Frankly, I don't think it is. I can't see a single star at the moment.
It's totally obscured.
We were hoping to see Vega, which is the star, bright star straight above our heads, but even that's gone now. No, we've got to abandon it for a moment
We're
or two.
blacked out.
Well, we hope
There's no
something
getting
comes.
away from that.
I think it will do, and anyway, we'll get something from Edinburgh, and we have got a direct recording that we can show you, even if things do come to that pass.
You're unbelievable.
I cannot sing, dance or act. What else would I be but a talk show host? A judge on the X Factor. Who can we get to present our new chat show? We need someone clever, witty, interested in people and sharp as a freshly honed razor. What's Jerry Hall doing at the moment?
About to meet 2 gorgeous men in the Orange Room, Ben Nealon and Paul McKenna. Call now on 0990 82 55 88.
For the past 2 weeks, we've opened our programme with news of Joan Crawford and her visit to this country. And it's a proud moment.
Chat shows are an art form. Anyone who's ever watched one knows there's a few basic rules to interviewing someone. Rule 1, never ever hold their hand.
Welcome, Joan.
Hi, Peter.
Not
How are
frightened,
you?
are you?
Yes, I'm scared.
Really?
Yes.
Joan, there are thousands of things I want to ask you, and I don't quite know where to start, but first of all, I think let's take glamour. Now, will you tell me what is your recipe for it?
Just live.
Rule 2, don't patronise them.
Vanessa, in all the things I read about you, you've been described as the world's greatest actress. Do you find that a burden to carry?
No, I don't think about that. I mean, obviously I'm very pleased, very, very pleased to whoever says they really like the work I've done.
Do you have any wild fantasies that you'd like to be in EastEnders or anything like that? Would you ever look at those programmes and think, oh, I'd love to have a bash at something like that? Or not?
No.
Vanessa, you seem to be so good at everything, but there must be something you're not good at. I mean, are you a good cook?
I'm all right as a cook, yes.
Can you hoover?
Yes, I can, Kathy, and I do.
2 down and probably only 1 to go, so come on, Dudley, tell me the next guest who's got to be guessed.
Right.
Rule 3. Be at least vaguely aware of who they are.
And a clue from me, this man has more faces than Mount Rushmore.
Here's a good idea. Richard Whiteley doesn't know who his guests are before interviewing them, with no script and no research. What could possibly go wrong with that?
White House. White House.
Yes, yes, name.
Name? The White House?
Let's find out who our final guest is.
Uh-oh, I think we might be in trouble here.
Why do they all know you?
How do they all know him? Because it's Paul Whitehouse.
Because I shot the president? No, it was... You shot the president?
Richard Whiteley is now the only person in the entire country who doesn't know who he's talking to.
Yes. What did he do? Did he shoot the president or did he shoot the man who shot... A film? Is this a film? It's what for this?
Meet Mr. Whitehouse.
Hello, my name's Whitehouse. Oh, Paul Whitehouse.
Yes. Rule 4. Be concise.
I mean, it's funny, I always, you know, comedy's my game, and you obviously act a great deal, but you do comedy at the benefits and things, and it's quite difficult. I remember last time's Amnesty, I was trying to do a bit of comedy, and everyone's thinking, where's Sting, you know, where's Mark Knopfler? And I was feeling extremely farty indeed doing that. I mean, I know you love comedy because you've done... I don't know. I may have just, on second Wogan Out, I may have finished my run. They may be hauling him back from wherever he is at the moment.
Word, isn't it? So
I hope he's not under an ozone hole, you know. Dear, oh dear, sunbathing there. He'll give us that wry grin and his face will fall off. But anyway, I love Tezzy. It's my mate. Give me this job. So, anyway, well, talking about comedy... I'm dead, you know that. The DG is up there just waiting to drop a light on me. Talking about comedy, I know you dig a bit of comedy. Where did you start with comedy? And I'm not talking about... I mean, yes, to get it straight, we did a show together about 8 years ago, which sank without trace, but was a great training ground called Al Fresco. But before that, what were your first loves of comedy?